Okay.
I don't know what that is.
Wow. Interesting music.
Sure.
A Sherlock Holmes thing that stars Sherlock Holmes. That's
And Josh stars Dr. John Watson.
Ooh.
And Lestrade. So this one works a little bit like your last one that you played. I think this one came out after. If not, the other game has a lot of explaining to do because this one does everything better.
Oh.
This is literally like the ABC Murders, but 100 times better. Because for one, you actually have conversations with people. That makes sense. Oh, you hit A to continue. And you can actually come to the wrong conclusion. You can accuse and have arrested the wrong person.
Nice. Oh, dude, you don't throw books on the floor.
Holmes.
Okay.
You
Now you,
Back out of the room, Watson.
now you have to advance. You have to advance without getting shot. Now I don't remember how difficult this is. I don't remember if you can, like, I don't know if you can look around or anything to find different places to take cover. I'm
Well,
not
it
sure.
says I can take cover at the sofa.
Yeah, but I mean, that doesn't mean that it's a good place to take cover.
Yeah, he's shooting over there, so.
Oh, I
Will
see
you
you're taking
stop
cover.
that?
So I think you might have to try and time it in between his shots or during his reloads or something. Oh. Hang on. 3. There, move, go.
I
Nope.
did. It didn't work.
Your cursor's not on it anymore.
Oh,
Hang on. Wait for him to reload.
where did it go?
Okay, go. It's behind the table. Quick, behind the table. Behind the chair, Mom. There. Oh. Oh, shit. I don't know. I think you got it. Okay.
You are utterly mad.
So this is...
Take cover with Sherlock.
Well, I mean, you go and take the gun away from him. There, go. So you actually get to play as Watson a couple times in here. Not a whole lot. You play as Sherlock Holmes for the majority of it, but there are a couple sections where you play
Stop,
as
Holmes.
Watson.
Is that you, Watson?
Yes, of course it is. And you almost killed me.
Nonsense. I was aiming for the vases.
Blindfolded. You...
Watson, quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate. Ah, Lestrade. What is it this
Yeah, so you
time?
get to see how he comes
You can
to his
see me.
conclusions.
Well, here it is, and it's a good one, Mr. Holmes. A gentleman by the name of Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter, has been murdered.
And also, unlike
A
the ABC
sailor,
Murders, you actually
most
get
probably.
different cases in this
What
one. It's
happened
not
here?
all one case.
Oh, Mr. Holmes, how could you?
It's the only exercise I've had all week. A grateful client from Limoges sent me a vase collection this morning. I couldn't think of a better use for it.
You're out of your mind.
I missed 4 out of 10.
Given you were blindfolded, that was very good. Can I have a try?
Am I the only sane one here?
I suppose that Watson is right, Inspector. A little brain work would be preferable now. Do please tell us more about Black Peter.
Also,
Peter
they
Carey,
have...
born in 1845 and 50 years old. An ambitious sort, he achieved much success in seal and whale hunting around Scandinavia. Retired in 1884 with a small fortune. He invested his money in a property called Woodman's Lee, near Forest Row in Sussex. It was where he lived for 6 years, and where he was found dead yesterday.
Has the investigation already begun?
Yes and no. In fact, this crime is so mysterious that I would prefer you to join me down there.
Give me half an hour to prepare, Inspector.
Take your time and join me there. I have to go through the yard first. The Merry Men struck again.
What have they done this time?
They robbed a powder reserve. I'll meet you at Woodman's Lee, Mr. Holmes.
I should help Mrs. Hudson here. I also have several appointments that I must keep this afternoon.
I shall go alone then.
Okay. So, remember the observations you had to do as the other guy on people? They have a similar thing in this, but remember how they would always yell at you for staring at them? In this one here, when they do that, you actually have to stop staring at them. You actually have a limited number of time to observe them. You also have a bunch of shit in here. I don't think there's any like collectibles besides clues. There's also no way in hell you're getting all the achievements in one playthrough. I did, but I used a guide. Because if you don't, there's no fucking way.
So what am I doing now?
Well, it just brought you that up so that you know that it's there. You can exit that now. So so it wants you to join him at Woodminster. Which I think you have to go get changed first. Which one of those doors there is your bedroom. I don't remember which one. Like there is... Oh, that was the exit. Well, maybe you can just leave and go there then. I don't know. Oh, no, that's Watson's room.
Well, we won't go in there. That'd be rude.
Yeah. There's also a bunch of stuff you can interact with in the room there, but most of it's for later, like the encyclopedia that you pass by, and there's newspapers and that. You use those in your investigations later.
Okay, can we open the door?
Oh, you went into first person.
Oh, how did I do that?
I have no idea. What'd you hit?
B.
Oh, that's weird. Okay, so I think the wardrobe is there. Right stick, Mom, is your camera. There you go. Okay, gotta go. What are you doing?
I don't know.
Go to the wardrobe. You were there. Right stick just controls your camera. It doesn't give you a cursor.
Oh.
So if you open that up, I think you can change into normal clothes. Because you also have to disguise yourself every now and then. Right and left, I think.
Oh.
No. I'm reasonably certain you do have to do this. You just got to find the right... Oh, there you go. I think there might be another one you can wear too, but I'm not 100% on that.
Okay, now.
B to exit. I think you mashed it and went first person again. Nope, you didn't. Now you're first person, by the way. There you go. Oh, good. You did change. So yeah, this one here, you go through, I want to say 4 cases, maybe 5.
Why wouldn't let me out of that room?
Hit A!
A map of London
No,
and the
now you're
surrounding
looking
area.
right stick to
It
look
could
at the
be
door.
useful.
Hit A. Now select Woodsman's Lee.
Oh.
It's a map, Mom. You use it to move around.
Yeah.
It's not. It's just like the cab. Although I guess in the
Oh.
other one, the cab, you didn't actually get to select
No.
where to go.
No,
But
you
this
just
one
walked
here-
out and told them.
Yeah, but this one here, you can go back and forth between the crime scenes and Scotland Yard or that. Like, you can go interview someone and go back to the crime scene. The deductions are the same as your gray matter things, except in this one here, it's not here's your clues. It's here's a clue, what does it mean? So it'll be like this thing, and it either means A or B. And then as you put those together, it'll be like, well, if all of this, what you said is true, then this person is guilty. And you can get those wrong. And there's actually an achievement in the
Mr.
game to
Holmes,
find
I'm over
every
here.
one of
Come
those,
on.
including the wrong ones. So yeah, as you walk around, you'll get the button prompts and everything. You'll follow the path, Mom. You may be a little bit of a dick, but you're not an asshole. You're not going to walk through a garden.
Well,
But, yo, stop, go back. There's a thing there. Oh, God, that camera's really close. On your right. Back up a bit more. There's, oh, there it is. You can examine the garden. Well, I don't know. I mean, it gives them
It
something.
seems that the garden was well
It's
maintained.
a well-maintained garden.
well, I can tell you that.
I mean, it's just something. I mean, it's the same as all those
Looks
useless...
like I cleaned that garden.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same as all the useless observations that you got in the other game. But yeah, I'm reasonably certain. Like, they have the same observation
No,
things
dude, you gotta go around the fence.
as the last one, but I'm pretty sure
Gotta walk
that you actually have a
walk.
limited amount of time to observe the person before they're like, "Hey, stop staring at me. Say
Inspector
words."
Lestrade, when will you remove my husband's body? It's sacrilegious to leave him here like this.
As soon as we can, Mrs. Carey, I assure you. Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Sherlock Holmes. He's a detective. No doubt you've heard of him. I'll wait for you in front of the cabin, Mr. Holmes.
I'll be wait.
My condolences, Mrs. Carey.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
There, see now if you hit X. Yeah. And it gives you a list, so there's 5 things that you have to observe about her. And now your bumpers will take you forward and backward, like, along her, so that you can see, if you believe. It'll take you, like, different sections. Yeah. And then you just gotta put the cursor over top of the stuff. Maybe you don't have a limited amount of time. Cameo. Oh, I think you missed something up above that. Because I do believe that they'll be in order. Bumpers to go up and down, remember. Because I think you can find those in order, but I'm not 100% on that. Maybe not. Maybe you didn't miss anything. I could be wrong. I mean, obviously I was wrong about you having a limited amount of time because she is frozen in place, so.
Am I just observing her?
Yeah, it'll just be her. Yeah. Oh, check the gloves? Maybe? I don't know. Yeah. Gardening gloves, you got shears there, you got the pot, maybe. Like I said, to give the thing there, birdhouse, crested, maybe? I don't know. Like I said, it's really blurry. So technically, so can you go any further? Like hit whichever bumper you were holding? There, see, it'll keep going. There. Crested diary or journal or something, maybe. Nah, it's a crested tit. So then the last one... Going... Is that as far as it goes? Okay. Oh, there you go, the cross probably. Golden cross? Maybe that's what it says? Cursor mode. Left stick. There you go. Hey, Catholic Rosary. There. And now you've completed a character portrait.
Oh, what's the...
It's the back out of the conversation.
Oh.
Thank you, madam.
Okay, so talk to her again. So you just walked up, stared at her for an inordinate amount of time and left. So I do believe that you can ask all of these questions. I don't remember if there's anything else to those than just asking the questions.
Madam, can you tell me if you saw or heard anything unusual upon the night of the murder?
At 2 o'clock in the morning, I heard a terrible scream. But I thought nothing of it then. He would scream all the time when he was drunk.
Wow, he's pleasant.
No, I mean...
Do you remember at what time you found your husband's body?
In the morning, at around 7 o'clock, I noticed the cabin door was open. But I didn't go in to take a look, for I knew my husband would not have liked it. At around 10 o'clock, I dared to glance in through the door and... oh dear.
By the way, that first one you didn't already ask. That is a different question.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Can you please tell me what occurred on the evening of the murder?
So I don't think it matters what order you
Peter
ask
got
them in.
drunk
I
in
think
the
you can
evening.
ask
He was
all of
in
them.
such a terrible temper.
And there might be a
Usually
thing
whenever
about
that
people
happened,
lying
he'd stay
later, but
all
I'm
night
not
drinking in
100%
his
sure on
cabin
that.
before passing out.
Was your husband accustomed to receiving visitors?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I mean, he didn't really have many friends. He lived quite an isolated life here, after his retirement.
The garden is very large and well maintained. Do you employ someone to look after it?
It is true, there is a lot of work, but my husband took care of it himself.
You have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
Yes. Life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh my goodness, but
Yeah,
how
see,
do
when
you
you
know
complete
about
the
that?
character portraits, it gives you extra. Oh, X, Mom!
Never mind.
Okay, try it again.
You have indeed suffered a
You
great
didn't
loss,
hit
Mrs.
the
Carey.
button at all.
Nevertheless, I believe it will be less
was a
of a
long
burden
timer,
for you
too.
soon.
Yes. Life with Peter was
So
never
yeah,
easy.
okay, that was the thing I was
He was
talking
still
about.
my
Whenever
husband.
somebody says something,
He was different,
you have a
wasn't
chance
he,
to,
when you first met him upon
whenever a
your
quick time
return
event
from
comes up.
Plymouth.
I don't remember
Yes,
exactly
Mr.
what it does,
Holmes.
but
Oh my goodness, but how do you know about
okay,
that?
get ready for it. There you go. Ah, see, you bring up your evidence. So... She's a very religious and Christian Catholic. Okay, go to... Oh, you hit your bumper, didn't you?
Yeah.
You want to stay in evidence. Left stick. You're on the leftmost one. Go to the right. What's next? Okay, wait, hit B. Oh, there you go. Pilgrimage. Yeah, I don't know why it brought up the browse evidence. Oh, because
You
it gives you
undertook
3
a
different options, and
pilgrimage
if you
to the
check
Cathedral
in the,
of Santiago de
then you check your evidence to see
Compostela when you
which
were
of those
young.
responses you're
That
supposed
much
to
is
say.
evident from the rosary in your hand. The shortest route for the pilgrim from England to Spain is from Plymouth. I believe that you met Peter Carey as a young sailor there, and you married him soon afterwards.
That is indeed what happened, Mr. Holmes. How extraordinary.
Thank you, madam.
There you go. So now if you go back down to the shack that you walk by, I think you can examine the crime scene. But I thought that was very Sherlock Holmes, don't you? It's like, yes, when you met your husband in Plymouth, how do you know that? Well, 'cause I'm Sherlock Holmes. I know stuff. I want to say there's like a boot to examine here too, but I don't actually know that.
Peter Carey's body is inside the cabin. We took care not to touch anything.
So yeah, I don't know exactly, because obviously you can miss evidence and still have enough deductions to accuse someone. Diesel, it's just the neighbors.
The
Give
door
up
is
on it already.
locked.
Wait just a moment, Mr. Holmes, and I'll open it. I locked it yesterday to ensure that no one should enter the cabin and tamper
I like how he
with the
told you you
evidence.
could go in and then you had to tell him that the door
good
was still
thinking.
locked.
Hello.
Uh-oh.
What is it, Lestrade?
It seems to me that someone has tried to force it, Mr. Holmes.
Let me see.
Come on.
What are we doing?
Oh, you gotta go up to the door and examine it. Because Lestrade said that somebody tried to force the lock. You got the headphones on.
Yeah,
Right
I know
bumper.
he said that, but then he just moved me away.
Oh, no. Right bumper. There. Concentrate your attention on fine details that others are inclined to overlook. Yeah. So I think
These
this
scratches
works.
are fresh.
This works similar to that one, the one examine thing on the other game.
You're
where, like,
right.
zoomed in and
Someone
rumbled
tried
the
to
controller.
force open the door.
I swear these scratches were not here yesterday.
Our mysterious visitor came here last night.
Well, he's not the man for the job. This lock is not a difficult one.
Perhaps he did not have the right tool.
Yeah. So I do believe, if this is the case I remember, the guy is, yeah, pinned to the wall.
What a terrible way to die.
Yeah, I would say so. Okay, so now you can hit right bumper here again, but I don't remember what that does for you. Doesn't look like a whole lot. Get out of it, maybe. And you can, yeah. I think it might just be something that you can turn on and off now.
This man is in his 50s, yet he still looks
Well, I mean,
quite
he was a
strong.
whaler. Those guys, even when they get old as fuck, they're still fucking strong as all hell. Okay, Mom, you gotta hit A when it glows like that. You're just going all over the place and not
The
examining
weapon
anything.
fully penetrated the body. The force of the blow was immense.
Yeah, it takes a lot to completely spear
I keep
someone.
waiting for it to vibrate in my hands.
Oh, you're too used to the other game. Yeah, this one here, it just glows. See, now you see the examine thing? When you've already examined it, it'll
He was
turn
not
green.
caught
The
by
little magnifying
surprise.
glass.
It is possible that he knew his murderer.
Really?
And I don't think this one will give you any I don't remember if it gives you an indication when you're done examining something or not. Okay, so that'll just take you back up to the corpse. Oh, there you go.
Peter
You can examine
Carey
the
was
harpoon, huh?
impaled to the wall by a whaling harpoon.
Well, he was a whaler. Chances are they were on hand. Oh, you can also hit X on the harp. Nope, never mind. It went away. I don't know what that was for then. Oh, I think it just meant that it gave you evidence, maybe.
Oh. Oh, do that.
No, you have to. You didn't. You looked at the pool of blood and then went back up to the body. Like when you hit that, it'll put you down.
Yeah.
Yeah, well now you got to examine the stuff. See, now when you go back up for a second, see how it's green? That means you've examined everything on the corpse. Okay, so this one here you rotate it. But unlike the other one, when you rotate it, it won't just automatically use the right stick. Mom, you're on a thing.
Huh?
There's an emblem on the hilt of it that you were on, and
Yeah.
your thing was glowing, but you
I
never
know, I'm
you never
just-
clicked on it though.
I'm just going around.
Good, you may as well click on it when you have
Just
it.
mind your business.
I will not, because it's a waste of time to go around and not click on something.
Just mind your business.
No, I will not.
This wooden handle is plain and solid.
See, now I don't know. Like after you're
This
done
blood is
examining
from
it,
the
I don't know if
pool
it will
underneath the dead body.
like kick you
Peter
out.
Carey tried to
Okay, well.
defend himself with this knife, but he did not succeed.
I didn't drop it. It dropped it.
Well, I know that's what I mean. That's good, because that means that you know you're done. That means we won't be stuck here looking at something like, what did we miss? That was nothing.
JHN are probably the initials of the owner of this notebook.
Okay. Got blood on the corner. Say
The
button,
pattern of the
or
blood
something.
stain
I hear you
indicates
hit
that
it
the
and it just
notebook was
doesn't
not
work.
lying on the floor prior to the crime, but it was dropped into the pool of blood after the death of Peter Carey.
Okay. Is there anything on the back? Oh, you can open it. Okay. Well, that's a lot of numbers and shit.
And abbreviations.
These
Yeah.
abbreviations mean something.
I mean, they could
What?
mean a lot of things. Oh. Hey. So I think maybe the desk on your right. And I mean, there's probably a lot of stuff.
No. Where are you going, dude?
Oh, there you go. In all honesty, this game probably could have used that cursor system that the other one had. But the only reason the other one could do that is because it had
Someone
locked
drank
camera
from
angles.
this glass recently.
Whereas this one here lets you look around a lot more, but obviously you have to actually like wiggle yourself sometimes to get to view something.
The initials PC have been crudely burned.
Okay, well,
A
dude's name
sailor's
is what, Peter
work.
Carey, right? So, and then odds are you can open that maybe and figure out what he was smoking. Doesn't turn very fast, does it? Oh shit, is he empty? Oh, you can probably rotate it. Yeah. And it is. Oh, just okay. Oh my.
This aroma is
Ah,
familiar.
yes.
But
The
to
Sherlock Holmes
recognize
smell
it,
of vision.
I must construct my
You have to piece together
associations
what smell it
inwardly.
is.
What?
You have to move the picture, rotate and move. It's a puzzle.
Yeah, it's a boat.
Yeah, well, put the puzzle together. You have to put the pieces together. Oh, no, that's right. Okay, yeah, you just rotate it until it forms the picture of the boat. No, you're going the wrong way. Yeah, okay. Now try up and down as well. Don't forget. It will also move it so that so that'll put it together. I think. Yeah, that's what you got to do anyways. You got to like rotate it and move it around so that it. Oh, well, there you go. Oh, okay. Hit A on that. Hold A. Sorry. Now, where can you move that to?
What?
Well, move it. Nowhere? Oh, there you go. You're moving it. Oh, that looks like it's the bottom of the boat. Right?
Yeah, well, I can't go up or down.
Oh, you can only go left and right? Oh, well then just, I don't know. Go, I don't know, you gotta try and get the rest of the boat together first. Because I think that looks like it's the only thing that you can click on to move, right? So you gotta just keep rotating it until it's together and then move the tobacco leaf into place. There you go. Oh, up. Oh, there you go. Oh, well, not quite. Up, nudge. Oh, there. There it is.
Yes. This is a coarse tobacco, quite strong and very
So that-
popular among sailors.
Is one of the puzzles. Now this game does have a feature that you may or may not have seen it, where you can actually skip puzzles. Now I don't
Wow.
remember if skip. I think when you skip a
It
puzzle,
seemed that Captain
it
Carey
even
was enjoying a drink
gives you
before
the
he
clue
met
for
his
doing it.
death.
but there is obviously an achievement for doing it without, and personal pride, obviously. Remember, right stick for camera.
No, I wanted to see if he
Oh.
with that shelf over there. But nothing came up. Oh. Back it up, back it up.
Just zoom in on his face. Oh, there you go. There's a map. So yeah, he has smell-o-vision. I think at one point you get to play as the dog too. Dundee.
Dundee.
You think there's crocodiles there?
That's all he said was Dundee.
No. Oh, there's a whale picture.
Well, dude was a whaler.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, missed it.
Hammerfest.
Hammerfest. It's a whaling map.
Oh, okay.
Very good.
So his map, or so he traveled from Hammerfest to Dundee.
No, Holmes.
Okay, well that's ivory probably.
The tooth
Oh, sperm whale
of a
too.
sperm whale. Probably from one of Peter Carey's catches.
Well, it'd be weird for a whaler to have a tooth from somebody else's catches. It's also a big empty spot there. Look, there's a dust
Yeah.
outline.
And apparently he doesn't care about that.
Hit right bumper maybe. And now, suspiciously empty space. Outline in the dust. There it is. Right. See.
This place is not covered with dust, like the rest
It
of
means
the
something
shelf.
was there.
An object was taken from here. It was larger than a book. A box or a small chest, perhaps.
Uh-huh. Okay. What else is in here? Oh, okay. You keep moving after it shows
The
up.
ship's logs of the Sea
weird to
Unicorn
me.
for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain.
Okay. Oh, hit it again, maybe?
The
No,
ship's
no.
logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878
Said
to
object of interest. I
1884.
figured it might give you something
Peter
different.
Carey was her captain.
Guess not. There's spears on the wall, and there's one missing. Right stick one so you can see where you're going. There you go. Turn to face it. He's not going to examine something in his peripherals. Although Sherlock Holmes, that is something he might do. Ah, the good old double stick.
The
Same
murder
old.
weapon was probably taken from this rack.
Diesel. Lay down.
Observation.
The Sea Unicorn. She was the ship that Peter Carey commanded.
Okay. Don't forget to look down too. There might be stuff on the floor. Like there's a chest there. Oh my. Well, that would be all of his sailor
Oh my
clothes,
God.
right? Boots, a hat, the watch, whatever the fuck the little map
Old
thingy
navigation
was.
instruments. Nothing interesting.
I don't know what's in all the bottles though.
Probably old alcohol bottles.
Well, I mean, the only
Peter
alcohol I know
Carey's
comes in a
boots.
blue bottle like that
They
is
look to be
Bombay
a size
Sapphire. It's
8.
gin. And the other ones look like just old rum bottles. So you took his boots?
Told me to.
Oh.
Said take his boot. So he took his boot.
So I don't know if it'll let you know when you're done in the room. I think you're done everything that's at idle. Like I said, you either gotta look up or down to see if there's anything else on the floor or on the ceiling. The carpet's a little bit fucked up. I don't think that's anything. What about the table there next to the chest? No, nothing. Nothing in his bed. Okay, I think you might be done here. Now, I think there's boots outside, or boot prints out here somewhere that you have to, because that's why, I think that's why you took his boots.
Have you finished inspecting the crime scene?
Okay, well. But yeah, I think if you look in the garden
you
somewhere, I
finished
want to say
inspecting
that
the
there's
crime
boot
scene?
prints.
Apparently not.
Well, no. So somewhere. Oh, there they are.
Right there.
That guy is also investigating them. Oh, hit right bumper, maybe. There we go. Stone pathway. Hey, footprints. There you go. There. And then you can try him out with Carrie's boots. I think you just gotta grab the boot and pull it down. Like,
These
that's not a
boots
fit
don't
at all.
match the footprints.
So now examine them and maybe it'll give you like a size or something.
These footprints appear to be quite large.
Okay. Okay, now hit Y, and I think that'll take you into your brain. Oh, look at that! You got the. Now you're done expecting the crime scene. Okay, so click on something in there. Oh, okay. So I think if you... Did you hit A on it?
I haven't hit anything.
Okay, well hit A. Okay, now go to like the break-in attempts maybe. And hit A. No. Because now you have to link them together, and you can do this, and if there's no connection, it will just do that, and you won't be able to link them anymore. So theoretically, you can just keep hitting A on the different things, and it will tell you if any of those mean anything to each other. I don't think any of these do. So if you just hit B, then you can back out of it all. Because I don't think any of that stuff goes together. And hit Y. Apparently, the break-in attempt and the notebook go together.
How? Why?
Well, because the notebook was dropped after the guy was dead.
Oh. Okay.
So that proves that it was probably whoever broke in brought the notebook with them, killed the guy, and then dropped it.
And then why wasn't the box attached to that? Because the
I don't
box
know.
is gone.
I know, that's why I tried to get you to attach the box to the break-in attempt, and it said no. Okay, so now, this is the part that I remember. So click on the little gray cell down there. Oh, okay, so you only got one. So you'll get those,
Someone was
but you'll
here
get clues that you'll
yesterday.
link them
They
together,
attempted
and you'll
to
get
force the
one of
door to
those,
gain
but it'll have
entry.
2 options next to it. You'll have to choose which option is right.
Organize an ambush?
Well, because now you're assuming since the notebook was there, the guy's going to come back for it. So you're going to lay in wait for the guy to try and break in again and be like, gotcha. So you got to go talk to
Yeah.
Lestrade again. What the hell is that? Oh, I see.
Well, Mr. Holmes, what do you think?
I think that we are lucky
And why is that?
because of last night's attempted break-in.
Oof, you've lost me.
It is very probable that whoever came here hoped to find the door open. They tried to force it with a knife blade, but they failed. What will they do? Why, return tonight, when they will be better prepared.
Aha! So what do you propose?
We shall remain on the outside, near the window, where we stand the best chance of catching sight of our visitor. Well, gentlemen, ready your pistols. We have a long night ahead of us.
All that wandering around we did is because we didn't put notebook and break in together. Like, so much time was wasted.
And now what am I doing?
I think well, I don't know. They should have just done like a cutscene or something, shouldn't it? Talk to the dude again. Let's try.
We need to find a good place for an ambush.
Oh, you
Perhaps
just gotta go
behind
around
Carey's
back.
cabin, near the window.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You're stuck on the thing. There you go. You're walking away from the shed.
Oh, I'm not.
Yes,
I
you
know where I
were.
was going.
Yeah, but you're still walking away from the shed. I would love to see them react. Oh, there you go.
This looks like the perfect hiding
You can't even
place.
see in the window, Holmes. You're staring into the wall.
Well, that's fine. You can hear the guy trying to get into the log. They're old logs. You can hear a lot. That's why being a thief back then was a lot harder. Everything was so much louder. Find gameplay or interface instructions. Okay, so apparently when that Y is up there, it means that you have two things that can be connected. It's not just here's your clues, it's like you have clues, put them together. So, I can't even remember who killed this guy.
Oh, there's a little cricket.
Well, it is nighttime now. It's supposed to be. Yeah, I don't care about that. Go away.
Shh.
I heard them.
Did you hear that?
Well,
Somebody's trying to break into the...
oh shit, he got in this time.
There's someone there. I'm gonna collar him.
I'll be right behind you.
Police! Hold it right there.
I like how did you see him just like strut away from there?
I'll be right behind you. Yeah, Holmes never moved.
Well, I mean, that's right. Look at that guy. He's
Mr.
fucking
Holmes,
ready for some shit.
Come and see what we've caught in our net. All right, my fine fellow. Who are you and what are you doing here?
You're detectives, I suppose. You imagine that I'm connected with the death of Captain Carey. I assure you I'm innocent.
Innocent? Then what are you doing in his cabin?
Shall I tell you? You came to retrieve what you had lost after killing Peter Carey, but we were here, waiting for you.
What is your name?
John Hopley Nelligan, but I didn't...
Do you deny that you came here yesterday?
No, but yes, it's just that I couldn't...
I'm tired of
His
this.
hand's all fucked up.
Off we go to the yard. Tomorrow, I'll see that you're put in front of the judge.
What? But you can't! I'm not... It's a terrible mistake!
Enough. You can explain all of that to the judge. You're coming with me to the yard.
But...
In light of recent events, it seems evident that your coming here was unnecessary. All the same, I'm very grateful.
Yeah, would you
to
have thought of the
Mr. Holmes.
ambush?
You are welcome, Inspector. But please don't be too hard on our young fellow. I would like to question him tomorrow morning.
So Lestrade is one of those cops where it's like,
Yeah,
I gotcha. You're guilty.
Yeah.
Done. My job is finished. To be fair, he's got to be.
He
nice
just
sometimes.
gets in the car.
Yeah. I know, it's nice, isn't it?
Didn't make me go open the gate or anything.
No. Now the only thing you have to remember though is to hit A when it pops up. Like it is now.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
I was looking in the corner.
Where the little loading thing was. Yeah, it would make more sense for him to replace the loading screen, but
Okay.
yeah, so if you go talk to the front desk guy, I think he'll tell you where the clues are. or where the evidence is, whatever they collected from. What was his name?
Nigel.
Good morning, Mr.
Elton,
Holmes. Can I help
yeah,
you?
whatever.
Good morning, Constable. I would like to speak to the fellow who was arrested at Woodman's Lee last night.
Ah, the young man. He's waiting in the interrogation room. You can go straight through. His belongings are held in the evidence room.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Where's the evidence room?
They have signs on them. You gotta go through their back door.
Yeah, I know, but I was just looking over here to see what.
Ah, well, see, that's one good thing about this game. No shit not related to the cases. There it is.
Where?
Right there. You're standing in front. See, it says evidence room on the sign. You just gotta hit A. It's there. You can't see it. Nope, there you go. I would love to see people's reaction if like somebody walked like that in real life, where they were like trying to get into a room and they like walked against the door jam for a couple seconds before wiggling their way in.
These are the suspect's belongings.
Okay, well that's the notebook.
A handkerchief with the initials
Okay.
JHN.
You think he loses his stuff a lot? That's why he's got his initials on everything. Oh, there's writing inside. I saw that when there's being picked up. Friend and partner, 1883. Oh. From Dawson.
From R. Dawson to my friend and partner.
Well, you gotta put the cursor over it and hit aim on. So you probably just got it there. It is.
And partner, 1883.
Oh, now you gotta rotate it and let him read the other part of it. Well, see, this is why I told you, just gotta hit A on everything as soon as you can.
From R. Dawson.
And now you gotta get it to read the middle. There you
To
go.
my friend, Dawson. I've seen this name before. Perhaps my archive
Well, I
holds
mean,
the
oh,
answer.
there's a lot of people with the name Dawson, right? I mean, it doesn't sound like that odd of a last name.
No.
You've already examined it.
The
Oh.
notebook that we found on Peter Carey's cabin floor.
Yeah, you don't have any evidence yet. The knife, you haven't examined it yet. What is
These
with
are
you
the
and the B
suspect's
button, man?
belongings. A pocket knife. It was used to force the door of Peter Carey's cabin.
But I thought he couldn't force it with the knife.
Oh, that's what he told us.
So he came back and forced it again? And just succeeded this time? Did it kick you out of there? Or did you back out again?
I back out.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
Because see, it said evidence required, so I don't know if that means that...
Staff room.
Yeah. No, all the way back is... Or no, that might be it. Interrogation room? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, is he in the interrogation room?
That's what he said.
Okay. Just hit A. You're next to the door. It'll open it.
Locked.
Oh. He might be in across the hall. There's 2 interrogation rooms. There you go. Oh, that's to the basement. I don't know. I can't tell. You know, there'd be a sign on the door if you ever looked up from the top of his head. The door's closed again. Okay. Because I thought that you had to go to the cell. Oh, that's the morgue. Yeah, you gotta go get him out of his cell.
But the dude said he was in the interrogation room.
Dude lied. I don't know what to tell you. He's sitting right there. I can see him. Did you hit A?
Well,
There you go. Because yeah, now I think you talk to the cop and be like, hey, I need that guy.
Mr. Holmes?
Or maybe that's another interrogation room right across from you. Oh, yeah, it is. Ah, there he is. I don't know who's in the cell then. Maybe one of the merry men. You move around a lot when all you gotta do is just hit A. Well, I'm just saying, you stood there, you stared at him.
Does this
And then you
notebook
did like a
belong
loop to
to
loop
you?
and then talked to him.
Yes.
Hey!
But
Yeah, I
where
don't
did you
know how I
find
pulled
it?
out.
I did not know. I thought I'd lost it at the hotel.
What do these abbreviations mean?
Oh no. I beg you, I can't. If I told you, it would only make things worse.
But I will find out eventually, Mr. Nelligan.
Nelligan.
Okay. Oh, you can also hit
The
X
sea
to
knife was
examine.
found near
Don't
Carey's
forget that.
body. Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, did Mr. Carey try to defend himself or to attack you with it?
I don't know. I didn't kill anyone.
The police seized this valuable ring from you.
Well, you took that too?
I
Yeah,
didn't
well,
steal
I
it
saw
from
him pocket
anyone.
that.
It has always
I didn't
belonged
see him
to
take
me.
the notebook, though. It was still
Oh
sitting
yeah,
there when
because
you
it
left.
wasn't in the.
X, my X.
Never mind.
Nope. Okay, hit X here, though, before you do that again. To examine dickhead here. This is, by the way, called a character portrait. Yeah.
Shabby cap.
Remember your bumpers. Oh, hey, you're on something. A thin neck. He's not strong. I think that's what that's going for. Patch. There's a patch. Oh, on his shoulder there.
Yeah, I know, but I was checking to see because that's all stitched up there too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, down. Nope, that's up.
Expensive something. Look for something expensive. I could be wrong, but yeah, because this one here doesn't even give you a little bit of vibration or anything when you're getting close, does it?
No. Oh,
Oh
look at
fuck!
his hand.
His hands are torn as shit. Scars, calluses, short sleeves, so it doesn't fit.
So his clothes, yeah.
Oh,
probably.
no, you had something there on his button. Popped up there for a second. Elaborate buttons. I could have sworn it looks like it says something expensive something, right? The last blurry thing. Whatever one you're using to go forward, hit the other one. You'll go backwards. I think you gotta find something else. Up a bit higher. Somewhere, I don't know, his shirt, his vest maybe, I don't know.
Why doesn't it let you rotate to the other side of him?
Well, because it doesn't let you go anywhere that you don't need to go. It's not like the other one where it let you rotate everything every which way, even if it was completely pointless. This one here is like, look here, there's your things. Like somewhere along this path is your last thingy-majigger. But I don't know what. Oh, I think that says expensive. Oh, there you had it there in his shoulder or armpit. I think it's expensive fabric, maybe. Yeah, it is. It's a good thing I'm used to reading blurry. I had years of practice of reading it, now I can just go. Now get ready, remember.
The police seized this valuable ring from you. Whose is it?
I didn't steal it from anyone. It has always belonged to me.
Jesus.
Rings engraving. No. Why? Why would you do that?
The police seized
What
this
would the
valuable
sea knife
ring
have
from
anything
you.
to do with the
Whose
ring?
is it?
I
I didn't
He
steal
said
it
that
from
the ring
anyone.
was his. You were trying
It
to
has
catch him
always
in a lie.
belonged to me.
Hit B. You hit X a couple too many times. Left stick. There you go. Go down to rings engraving. There.
The ring's date of engraving is many years ago. You would have been a child then, hardly in any position to receive such an item from a partner. So, Mr. Nelligan, who is the true owner of the ring?
The ring is mine.
X.
goddamn thing.
I mean, the ring's engraving again? That doesn't seem right. Maybe father's jacket because the ring is his father's? I don't think the rest of that would make any difference, right? It's got to be one of the top.
No, Mr. Nelligan. I believe that the ring had belonged
I mean,
to
if
your
his dad's
father.
dead, though, then, you know, it's probably his.
But how do you know?
The jacket you are wearing is made of an expensive fabric that only a man of exceptional wealth could afford. You do not seem to me to be a rich man. Mr. Nelligan. Furthermore, the garment is ill-fitting. It is quite clear that it belonged to someone else, most probably your father. With your father gone and taking with him the family's wealth, as a little boy you had to find yourself a manual job, and it was most probably cleaning fish. You cut your hands often while working. I can tell from the scars.
I'm speechless, Mr. Holmes. It all happened exactly as you say.
Well, I will see you soon, young man.
Please, let
you got
me
another
go.
clue to
I'm
link
innocent.
Together. Okay, so let's see. I guess break-in attempt and Nelligan's notebook. Maybe you can link those two together. Hey, that did work. Okay, so okay, hit B. B again. And I think it'll take you back to your... Nope, it didn't hit Y again. I thought it would take you back to your clue. Okay, so... Swift... What is... Okay, go to... Look at Swift Actions. What does it say that's about? Peter Carey was armed with his knife, but he did not have time to use it. The murderer acted quickly and instinctively. Maybe... that with pinned to the wall? I don't know. Hey! Okay, so click on that one and see. Oh, okay. Oh, was that... Did
I
you
need to
back
stage
out
a
or... Okay.
reconstruction. I'm sure that Watson...
Yes, I'm sure Watson would be more than happy to let you throw spears.
Oh.
Okay, so I think you can leave now. I think you go back. Yeah, you go back to Baker Street. Now
Oh, the door's over here, dude.
Okay. So I think that'll be good for this part. I don't know how much I have to edit out. I feel like it's a lot. I feel like there's a couple periods there where we got 0 done. Especially all that wandering we did at the place, but I think we probably have close to an hour's worth of stuff now, so hey, look at the cop. Just stare at him. Stare him down. There we go. Okay. So thank you all for watching, and next video we will start with throwing spears at Watson. Well, I
Nice.
mean, probably not at Watson, but I think we use a pig.